Hello Losties and welcome to the midweek edition of the official Lost fan show from Sky One. Look who's with me. It's Paul Terry, the editor of the official Lost magazine.
What I said.
High five. That's what I'm talking about. And look at this beautiful young lady. It's Geeky Tom.
Hello. You alright? Yeah. Good.
Okay, let's have a recap of what happened in a double episode. Very exciting to start off with that. I'm going to throw out some stuff that happened. Quick comment from both of you. Ben trying to get the Oceanic 6 back to the island.
Suspicious.
Suspicious. He's got 70 hours left to do this, according to Ms. Hawking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Losties on the island are all suffering from time shifts. Nice. Sun tells Charles Widmore that she wants to kill Ben.
Nice. Like it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Side goes on a killing spree. And Hurley's accused of like triple murders.
Well, no, he goes on a killing spree and then he has a long nap for.
I love the bit when Hurley gets arrested. He goes, "I've killed three people. I've killed three people." Should we go to the Sky One forum and hear what the fans have to say? Dr. Vegas says, "Oh, now this links back to what I mentioned on Sunday's show. I have a prediction that Aaron is actually a young Locke or Benjamin Linus. I was suggesting that he could be a young Locke."
No, it's the whole paradox thing there of meeting yourself in time travel and stuff, and that would be, I don't know,
Would be sexy.
doesn't fit. No, it doesn't. No, I don't know.
No,
feeling that.
no.
Yeah, what was great about what you just did there, Tom, is you ignored him and you're actually just going through the ramifications of it. You went, no, I've done the calculations, does not compute.
No, that's not possible.
Syntax error. Okay. Mr. Echo the Dolphin. That's good.
Very good.
Do you remember when Tom used to call Mr. Echo Mr. Eco?
Eco.
It's
Yeah.
it was embarrassing,
For
wasn't
about 2 years.
Yeah, it was embarrassing. And then someone pointed it out and he stopped doing it since.
Did you call it when you met him? Did you say
Well,
that?
you guys used to love it so much, I just thought I'd go with it.
We felt uncomfortable. Every
You
time
never
we said it,
told
my
me, though.
toes would curl.
But you never said, you always smiled and laughed.
Because we felt sorry for you. Anyway, Mr. Echo the Dolphin says, "Looks like the island is behaving just like Desmond did during the Constant."
Oh, nice.
That's good. We're
Good
straight
stuff.
in there.
Very nice.
The Losties need to return as they are the island's constant. This guy's a genius.
That's good. It's very
Without
good.
them, the survivors will carry on going back and forth through time until they die, presumably. Looks like it knocked Charlotte out of sync in particular. Well done. A round of applause for that. Surely we all agree with that, wouldn't we?
Yeah, just because of the look you're giving me.
If you disagree, then tell us.
No, I do. I think that's good. Why does the island need a constant? What would happen to the island if it didn't have a constant?
Well, this is the thing. Is it the island jumping in time? Is it the Losties that are jumping through time?
They need constants then, surely.
And so their constant is the Oceanic Six.
Each other in some form, yeah.
So what was Desmond's? It's somebody that is with you throughout the period, isn't it? That's why. What was the definition of a constant?
I can't remember when he came to the island. He came to the island on the sailboat, but what point in time compared to everything else?
But the constant is someone who is separate from you jumping around,
Yeah.
but you can go and latch onto,
Yeah.
and then
They're out of time, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're everything. They're
But
a
they can
constant.
say,
yeah.
stop jumping through time, sort of thing. They can say that.
Yeah.
So, the Oceanic Six would be the constant for either the island or the other Losties.
Solve the headache.
Okay.
I like it. It's good.
Well, it is headache-inducing, but that's the beauty of it. You see, that's what makes
no,
it
absolutely.
so. I like Mr. Echo the Dolphin. Good work.
Yeah.
If you want to add your comments to the forum, then go to sky.com/lost and just post some stuff there. You can email us lostonsky1. That's the number 1 at sky.com. Lostonsky1 at sky.com. You can also arrange to Skype us as well, and we can have a lovely little web chat with you and see what they look like, Tom. Wouldn't that be nice?
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Or you can join us on the social networking sites that are very popular at the moment with the young people. The Facebook, the MySpace, Bebo and Twitter, although we are not on Friends Reunited. Now, we've got a video cam message from Speaker. Speaker is the official ABC blogger for the Lost Experience, so let's see what he's got to say for himself.
I thought you might be interested in an American's point of view of this season, so here I am, live and trouserless from the good old US of A. With so many people focusing on the rules of the game, like time travel and why is Desmond special, I thought I might hit a bit more on the players and maybe even the object of the game, or at least the object of the season. Can the Six really fix the island? Who's trying to hurt Hurley? For what purpose? Well, first off, I don't think the plan is to hurt Hurley, just neutralize him. But why? Well, Ben claims the Six can fix the island. Whether that be because they're the island's constant, or they were affected by the island's energy before it started skipping, or some other reason, I think Ben's actually telling the truth for once here. But that doesn't mean I think he's telling us everything. You see, I think that as long as the island is skipping, it can be tracked by a Foucault pendulum, and that is what Ben is afraid of. Which is why Widmore is sending his goons to get their hands on one of the Six, because he only needs one to keep it dislodged long enough for him to track it. There actually may be more dangerous consequences, but I think it's all more chess moves between Benry and Penny's dad. And by the end of the season, we may just get a checkmate. Thanks for having me, guys, and namaste.
Did he say Benry? He did, didn't he?
I don't know. I would have to slow that down.
No,
Yeah. And can we get a transcript of that? Hey, listen, speaker. Thank you very much. Namaste. I didn't know we were supposed to do that. We've always been doing that.
That's quite ninja.
Yeah, a little bit crafty. Well, hey, listen, man. Thank you very much for that. Slow down, though, fella. Let's go back to the premiere where the lawyers turn up at Kate's house and get a little bit funny. Look at the trees in the background now. I didn't buy that backdrop.
Now, I have a court order signed by a judge for you to relinquish your blood upon being served these papers.
Why?
To determine your relationship to the child.
Lawyers want Aaron.
Yeah.
Tommy, you're jumping straight in there. Go
I
for
don't
it.
know. I'm not enjoying this storyline with Kate. Actually, I find it quite boring. Like her and Aaron.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not a fan.
Why? Because I think the only thing is because Claire.
Yeah.
Remember Claire?
Yeah.
She's still around somewhere.
We don't know. That's a big question mark, you know. And I like the fact that it's made Aaron more important, because there was a period of time at the beginning of the programme where
he was supposed to be the one, wasn't he? The amazing child that's supposed to save everything.
There's that sort of feeling again, because there's a faction of people trying to get hold of him.
Who's trying to get hold of him?
Well, these lawyers, apparently.
Yeah, but who are they? Well, all right. Who are they working for?
Jesus.
Oh no.
Well, it's got to be. Well, it could be Ben. Won't be him, because he can get hold of them anyway. Or Jim Robinson, Widmore. Got to stop saying Jim Robinson. Charles Widmore. It's got to be a Widmore connection, isn't it? Because Widmore needs. If Widmore gets one of the others, he's got a key onto the island.
Well, that's what Speaker.
He's already got one of them, though.
He's got some.
Yeah.
He's got some.
He's got her on side.
There she is.
So
could have been your future wife.
Yeah, I've gone off her now.
What's going to happen then if? Because Miss Hawkins said that God help us all, isn't it? If they all don't get back to the islands.
Okay, we've got another email. It's Namaste, Ian and the gang. Dharma Chameleon here.
Very good.
Hang on, they've written in before.
They have written in before.
Yeah, I recognise that.
I just had a thought that Locke might not be dead. Oh, this is... some people are so clever. Locke might not be dead and is using the venom of the Medusa spider to look like he's dead. Like, remember those what were they called?
Paolo and Nikki.
Paolo and Nikki. Because she wasn't dead.
They had to have a use as well. They can't have just been the most pointless characters.
That's
of all
good.
time.
Well, if
like that.
everyone's jumping through time, will we see Paolo and Nikki? Nothing stays dead on the island for long.
But when
That's
they're
a quote,
watching,
wasn't it?
when Hurley's dad's watching Expose, I was like, oh, we might see.
I thought that's a Nikki show,
yeah,
isn't it? Yeah, okay. I think they're due for a comeback, but not a whole episode dedicated because that was dull. Ben keeps injecting him with it, so keeping him in stasis. Is that a word?
Yep.
Medusa Spider was in the episode Expose, which is the name of the TV show Hurley's dad was watching. Yeah, so it proves it's all connected.
No, that's good. A good nod from Hurley's dad watching it, and then that being in the premiere.
Yeah.
That's good.
So Locke's not dead.
Dharma comedian, you know.
Well, they think he's dead, but he's not.
So is this
that.
all a Ben plan then? You know, is that what Dharma comedian's suggesting?
I think so.
That it's like Ben's going, oh, Jack, got to help him, he's dead, but you know.
I mean, it was obvious that we were going to see Locke alive at some point in the series through flashbacks or through time travel or whatever. But if he's not actually dead,
then
that's a genius move.
Yeah,
I would be so. If I was like Jack, right, and I had to give up popping pills and living the life of mental
he doesn't
torture.
look well, does he?
Doesn't look well at all.
No.
The bags under the eyes, very sweaty.
Very
back.
sweaty. Yeah.
But if I had to give all that up to go back to the island because I thought Locke was dead, and then it turns out actually Locke isn't dead, I would kill Locke.
I would too.
Massive Lost fan says on the forum, I think that the Locke we see in the coffin, brackets Jeremy Bentham, isn't the Locke who was left on the island. It's some sort of time clone. That is the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. Now, we are searching for Sky One's biggest lost fan. Do you think it's one of you guys, do you?
No, not anymore.
It's Mrs. Geeky Tom.
Okay, we are looking for Sky One's biggest lost fan, and next week we are going to have a look at Donna.
My name's Donna, and I'm here to tell you that you can stop your search for the biggest lost fan, because you found her. It's me. I'm obsessed with this show.
If you want to send in some clips of yourself or reasons why you think you could beat Donna and be Sky One's biggest geeky Lost fan, then email us lostonsky1@sky.com. Now, it's time to find out what we think is our scene of the week. Geeky Tom?
Why is there a dead Pakistani on my sofa? It's the best, the greatest scene of the whole show.
She's brilliant. She is fantastic actress. I love it.
It's the funniest line.
All go!
It's the funniest line because he's Iraqi,
Yep.
because he's not dead,
No.
and because she's like, what's he doing here? Why is he doing it? It is definitely the funniest scene I've ever seen in Lost. Paul, what's your scene of the week?
It wasn't funny, but I love the bit where Locke is having the bullet taken out and he's chatting to Alpert, just because all of that stuff was a bit like woo and the compass, and the surgery acting, Terry Quinn, a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah,
But very
it's a
good, very
noise,
good.
isn't it?
Very
Do
good.
the noise when you take a bullet out of your leg.
Oh, it's the metal on metal. It's like
Yeah,
Both good
rocking
scenes.
Rocking it. Yeah.
But I'm going to have to cast a deciding vote here, and the scene of the week, it's not the dead Pakistani on the couch, but it is a Saeed scene. It's Saeed killing a man using a dishwasher. Dishwasher death. Nasty fight.
Love this.
Saeed fights dirty, man. I love.
This is great.
Normally we have to wait till the end of a season to see Saeed fighting this dirty.
there we go.
Out the blocks.
I do like his longer hair as well.
I love this. This is brilliant.
Very short in real life.
Griddle pan.
He needs to. Oh yes.
Griddle pan. Jamie Oliver.
Get it in there.
He needs a quip though.
It's like Alias. It's
There we go,
it's
look
full
at
on.
that.
Full on.
He's going to have it. Dishwasher death. Have some of that. What should his quip have been?
I don't know. It was just the top of.
No, what you said was, don't do the dishes.
Well, you can add yours then. What would yours be? Come on.
Mine would have been, don't close it yet, we can get a few more things in there. Well, that's all we've got time for today. Some of you may be relieved that our ramblings have stopped. Paul Terry's not here next week, but don't worry, we're not going to miss him because we're going to be looking at the lost island in the mystical computer world of Second Life. And we've had a look at it already before we came in here, and it's pretty darn good actually. So join us again for the official fan show of Lost from Sky One, right after we've watched episode 3, which is called Jughead. It's not a reference to Tom's thing. Sunday, 9 p.m. on Sky One. Until then, namaste. Dishwasher death!